Welcome to Mountaineer Field. We've got high school girls lacrosse action back-to-back nights. Today we are in Ephrata as the Mounts host Cedar Crest in a Section 1 contest. Neither team really in possession. There is the Falcons as they charge ahead, trying to get through the Ephrata defense, shot and score right off the bat. A quick goal there just seconds into the ball game for Bree Kohler, and usually gets in on the draw, that time able to scoop things up and put it home.
We'll take another look. I mean, just a really strong take to cage. She gets the 50-50 ball off the draw, which is the most important part. Finds that lane, kind of dodges her way through, puts it to space, gets that in behind Lehman for Ephrata. That was really nice defense from Maddie Muir, senior, for the Mounts.
Right now pushing forward with a lot of pace. Oh, nice dodge. Oh, again, though, a nice deflection by the defense. And it goes in, though, on the rebound.
That's the toughest task, is picking when you say pick up the garbage, right? You make the initial stop. It's on your defense to get the rebound, get it out of your offense or defensive eight, excuse me. Really just persistent finish here from the Mounts. Get the 50-50 ball, put it home. Newmaster was just trying to track it down.
Yeah, the initial attempt was by number 24, Alyssa Brown. I think Riley Warner cleaned things up. Almost looks like two defenders are on her at this point.
Well, they're running that backer, so they've always got support.
Willits in tight. Spin move, slowly, but gets it to go. Yeah, it looked like she was jockeying for position there, Shanna, but eventually gets an opening and lets it rip.
Well, she does a nice job using her body, being patient. She's not forcing her way through, because, of course, they'd call the charge there, but she's got a little bit of a seam. Just trying to give herself, get her body square to the cage and get a really well-placed shot off. That's a tough stop. Kind of goes almost right behind the stick of Newmaster. Really good placement there from Grace Willits. That's the risk of sending two right away. If you get inside, direct lane to cage.
Well, directly down the field goes Cedar Crest, and they put it home. And that's one of the star scorers in Caitlin Brenner, number 17 for this Falcons squad. And made that happen in a hurry there, Shanna.
Yeah, I mean, coast to coast. I mean, she's got the height advantage for sure. She can get her stick pretty high up there to protect it. Anybody else who's checking into her would most certainly be dangerous. She drives right to cage, gets a shot off. And they're generally, in the name of safety, always going to make that call.
Here comes Brenner, goes low. Textbook there from Caitlin Brenner. Puts another one home and ties this game up.
She's got such a height advantage, and she's got such good control. I mean, she's just getting her stick so high. You can't check it because it's going to be dangerous for sure. Look at how she changes that level, goes high to low.
That's an interesting approach. Did we see much of that last night? I don't remember seeing somebody carry the stick that high.
Well, there was no one on the field that was that tall last night.
Okay, but
so yeah, that does amplify it. Last series from Cedar Crest, up number situation, yes, all the time. Feed that ball downfield. They're just, both teams are missing those connections just by split seconds.
There's Bernard in a crowd of white shirts.
Wow.
She shoots and scores again. Boy, she's a talented player. Bernard is like 4th on the depth chart in scoring for this team, but she's filling it up here tonight.
Yeah, she's having a really, really nice night. And again, I mean, she's just moving through this horde of Ephrata jerseys.
It really was like that, yeah.
Finds the seam. I mean, just when I thought that they basically were going to force her to back out, she gets around somebody's shoulder and gets the shot off.
Down the field with it. She likes that backwards spin move. Dumps it inside. Muir has it. And I think that one, yeah, it does go in. Okay, it looked like it skipped over the net, but finds just under the post. Ephrata creeps back within one at this point.
Nice transition out of the backfield. Again, that starts with Warner drawing that foul.
Yeah, she carried it a long way and found Maddie Muir.
I mean, we've seen the upperclassmen have their moments tonight, but just so impressed by the underclassmen play from both Ephrata and Cedar Crest. I mean, they're absolutely putting on a show tonight.
It is. Out top to Brenner. Dodges one defender. See a flag up. The shot will come in. She'll score. They'll pocket the flag. Another goal for Caitlin Brenner. Nicely done through the Ephrata defense.
Tie it.
All right, about 30 seconds to go in this first half. Will Ephrata get a good look at it? Grace Willits has it, double teamed.
You got to get inside and get a shot off, but you don't want to give them too much time to come the other direction if you score.
Willits around behind. Well, she's really trying to find the front of that cage. Well, Alyssa Brown's there, dumps it into her, and we've got a tie ball game with 17 seconds. Boy, it was just kind of like she looked up and all of a sudden her teammate was there and found her.
Well, you got
Ephrata putting it together here, but the Falcons still in possession. Quickly inside. Oh, and that one sneaks by. Boy, they just bide their time, the Falcons have. And Bernard found another seam there and puts the Falcons up 3 goals now.
great take, goes far post. Again, I mean, just waiting for the right moment to find that seam. She gets on the inside into the 8.
Willits finally gets it. 3-goal lead here for Cedar Crest. Mounts need something. Willits, goalie's out. She dumps it in. Boy, look at the energy there from the Ephrata team. Check that out.
Well, that might be her 100th goal.
Well, there's some signs over on the sideline that would certainly give us a clue if that is the case, but that's the most excited I've seen the Ephrata team tonight.
They're grabbing the game ball for her.
That's really cool.
That's got to be, how many is she? Ooh, that is, oh my goodness, and she takes a stick to the face to boot. Just great stick work. Good use of her body, protects it. Oh my goodness, that should have been a card on the goalie probably.
Willits had 45 goals last year. She has 29 this year. That's just the 2 years that we have the stats compiled. Doesn't account for her sophomore season. Once that is over, graduation, and you're gone. You're off to college. So
it is crazy the time warp that is spring sports because it feels like it takes forever to get there. Oh my.
That was Brenner again, just slicing down through.
That was quick
yeah,
from the Falcons.
She's solid, and she's only a sophomore too. Keep that in mind. She's one of those.
Yeah. Both, they're going to reposition where the foul was. Both Cedar Crest defenders are trying their best to get footwork here to get off.
Yeah, Warner looks like she wants to let it rip, and she does. Riley Warner ties the ball game up. It's been a long time since the half that we've had a tie one, but it feels like a brand new game here once again.
Nice job by Warner. Just gets her stick up high, gets it in front of her, protects it so nobody can get a check off, and drills it home. Not a huge advantage here from the floating hash.
Well, there was an interesting little maneuver there from Cedar Crest, but Willits scores and puts the Mounts in front. What a big moment in this game for Ephrata.
Really, really well done by Grace Willits here. Knows the pressure is coming from up high. Dodges in behind, pulls back from the cage again, makes new master commit to her and just dumps it right inside.
Trying to come crashing in here from the side. Oh, it's too high.
My goodness.
They're going to give it to
and the clock's
Ephrata.
Gonna run.
They're going to give the ball to Ephrata there.
Nice job by Shire Saran to make sure she was there on that deflection, and now it's in the crease, and that really should do it here.
Wow, if this...
She can stay in the crease for 10 seconds, and then she'll likely just launch it upfield. Cedar Crest won't be able to come back.
If this holds, what a comeback for the Ephrata Mounts. They should be ecstatic with the way this has gone. And that's it. You can see the celebration. A solid win from Ephrata. They take it 14-13. In the last few minutes of this game, Ephrata outscores Cedar Crest 6-2 to jump in front and snag a win.